Hey guys, what is up? It's Kayla. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use CapCut Pro to edit your videos on your phone. And this is a video editor and it's very helpful. So the full version is called CapCut Pro and that's about $6 on the App Store. And you get a free version called CapCut, but it has a watermark. So if that doesn't bother you, you can just use the free version, but I don't like having watermarks on my videos, so I decided to go with the full version. So I'm gonna go in depth and show you guys everything this app can do, and it's very handy since it's a good editor that you can use on your iPhone. We didn't have a Mac with like iMovie on the laptop, and you do get iMovie on your phone obviously, but this just has a few more features that iMovie doesn't, and this is, I think, very helpful. I've used it for a couple of weeks now and I really like it, and I decided to show you guys how it works, and I know this can help you guys. And again, if you don't care for the watermark, go ahead for the free version. It still has awesome things you can do with it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So here you see my home screen, and I'm going to go into this folder called YouTube, which has all my editing apps and things like that. So I'm going to go into the app, and here you see this blank page, and this is where all your projects will be stored that you have edited. So just click on that plus sign in the corner and that will create a new project. So you can just name that whatever you feel like what kind of video you're making. I'm just gonna name this as CapCut Pro since this video is about how CapCut Pro works and things like that. So click create, and then you have settings that you can adjust, like the definition, if it should be landscape or portrait, the background color, and I like to make that white. I don't know, it's just a personal preference, but you can add the frame rate or the fixed cover image. But after you've done that, you will have this blank canvas, and just click on the plus button to add a video or a photo, whichever you'd like. I'm just gonna add this blank video that I created on iMovie, and it's gonna process and then it's gonna import into your project, as you can see here. So this is what the editing screen looks like, and you can double tap to edit that, and that's like moving it around whichever place you want it to be. As you can see, you can enlarge the video or just make it smaller, whichever you feel like doing, but I liked it the way it was originally. And then you can do a bunch of things. As you can see, you have all these tools here at the bottom, so you can cut it, you can delete some files, you can add transitions. And if you want to know what that is, it's basically like how your video is gonna come into the screen, and you can just click on that plus sign over there and just you can add a bunch of transitions, or you can make a custom transition, but I just choose this one, and this is what it looks like when it comes in. You see, it just slides across the screen like that. But that's all for transitions. Now next up, you can adjust the volume of your video. Say video is too loud or too soft, you can adjust the volume. You can adjust the transparency of the video, so you don't want it to make that harsh color, you can just like make it transparent a bit. You can adjust the speed of your video, and that's like making a video in slow motion or speeding up a video if you really need to do that. You can also crop your video if that's something you'd like to do. It gives that option. Next thing you can do is adjust like the colors, like color correct the video, which I think is also pretty cool, like saturation, brightness, all that things. You can add a border, and you can adjust the size of the border. That's what my video has there, the wide corners over there. You can also like round the edges of the video, so you can see now it looks a little more like a circle on the end. You can also add a shadow, and that's for like overlays if you want it to pop out a little more and look a little 3D. You can also rotate or flip your videos, which I think is also a very helpful feature that everyone always needs. You can also like take a screenshot almost of your screen, which is again very helpful. So next thing we're gonna do is add an overlay, and you can just click that on the plus sign and add a video or a photo overlay, whichever you'd like. So I decided to go with this iPhone overlay, since I always wondered how people edit their what's on my iPhone videos with that phone over the screen, and this is basically how you do it. You just add an overlay of an iPhone PNG that I got from the internet. Okay, so as you can see, you can rotate this around, you can move it around however you'd like, you can make it bigger or smaller, you can really edit this however you'd like, so that it is to your liking. You have all those tools available to you that you had about that first video that we imported into our project. As you can see here at the bottom, you have all those tools which you can use to edit this and make it to your liking. Now I'm gonna add another video, which is a screen recording that I took, and I did a whole video on how to record your iPhone screen a few days ago. If you want to go check that out, I will have that link in the description box below as well. So as you can see here, I'm just editing it to my liking, so it looks like it's actually a screen inside an iPhone, and you can make this however you like, bigger or smaller. Just make sure it doesn't have any weird black lines around the corners or shadows, so it looks a little realistic, and I just feel like when you put it in an iPhone PNG, it just looks a little more professional, but that's just my preference. Now I'm gonna add text, and you can do that by clicking that plus sign again, and you can type whatever you like, obviously. So I'm just gonna type in iPhone because it's a PNG of an iPhone, as you can see, and it does look a little stylish since that's the last style I used on text from my previous projects that I made. So you can obviously edit this however you'd like. You can adjust like the transitions, again, custom transitions or the transitions they give you. So here I just made a simple one which goes from up to down, as you can see here, and you can obviously again make your own custom transitions if you'd like. You can adjust the size and the color of the text however you'd like it to be, as you can see here with that A, and here you see me adjust the size of the font and things like that, and then I just change the color to something a little more neutral on that pink background, so I just make it a black, and it's pretty simple to do, nothing too hard to understand there. Then you can do a lot of things like adjust the font. I'm going to show you guys how to import a different font, and they give a bunch of uploaded fonts already, but it's always nice to have the fonts that you like on your phone. So I'm going to show you that in a while. You can also adjust like the outline of the text, like if you want that white background that I have there on the text, or you can have none, whichever you'd like. You can also add that shadow that I said previously, but it does stand out a little more on different colors of overlays, like the black doesn't make the shadow stand out too much, and you have all these tools given to you that you can use to edit the text to your liking. As you can see, this is what the project looks like so far. Nothing too special about it, but this is just the basics. So you can also add music, and they do upload a bunch of sound effects onto the app itself, which is always helpful to have, like applause or swoosh or whatever you like using. You can use that, or you can use the songs that you already have on your phone. That's always very helpful if you want your songs. They also upload a bunch of music already, but I prefer iMovie's music that I already upload as background music. Next thing you can do is add a voiceover, and the video itself goes a little slow, so you get time to talk and say whatever you want to say, and I think that is pretty helpful if you don't want to be mumbling if the video is too fast. You can also add a self-draw, and that's where you draw over your video, I guess I could say, and you can adjust like the brush size, or if you just want to make a certain shape, you can do that. You can adjust the color. I'm just gonna go with a plain white, and then I'm just gonna make a random drawing over it. So you can see here I overlined the iPhone, but I wouldn't say I'm gonna use this a lot since I don't like drawing over my projects, but it's there if the opportunity arises that I really want to use that, so it's good that it's there, I guess. At the top right corner, you will see all these things like export. You can export to different things. You can adjust the settings again, like change the background color or whatever you'd like to do. You can undo something if you accidentally did something wrong, and when you export, you can export to your album, email, YouTube, Facebook, all those things, and you can adjust the quality of the exportation, and I would recommend 1080p since that is high resolution. Now I'm gonna show you how to upload a font onto CapCut Pro. So just search the font what you want. I'm just gonna say Buttercup, and behind that I'm gonna say the font, and that is a website that you get a bunch of fonts that you can download, and not all fonts are like full versions, but it's very helpful if you want like a specific font. So just click on the first search result that you get on there, and just click on the download button. As you can see right there, you just click on that and it will start downloading onto your device, and then you will get this pop-up, and then just click on open in and more, and then you go into documents, and that's an app that you get on the App Store. If you want to go download that, this is what it looks like, and this is where you can download a bunch of music or things like that onto your device. This is a bunch of the other downloads that I have made on my phone. The font will be in a zip file, so just click on that, then a blue folder will pop out that says Buttercup. Just click on that, and then you just click on edit and click on the TTF. Then just click on more, and then open in, and then last step is import into CapCut Pro. And that's as easy as it is. The font is installed onto CapCut Pro. I'm just going to show you here when I add a text. And I'm just gonna say normal hi, I guess. It's just the easiest thing to say. Then just go to the F that stands for font if you'd like, and then click on the font that you just installed, and that is Buttercup that I just installed, but whichever one you'd like. And this is what it looks like. This is what the font looks like if you were wondering. And it's very easy to import a font onto CapCut Pro. I really thought it would be more difficult, but super easy. So I went to the liberty to install CapCut, which is the free version of CapCut Pro, and it gives you a bunch of sample projects, and then you can just name it whatever you want, all those settings that we went through previously. And then you can see when I import a video, any video that you'd like. Again, I'm just going to use this one that I used in the previous project, and it gives you an attention thing. Then you can see there is a watermark that says made with CapCut by iPhone. So it's just a watermark. Sometimes it gets annoying, so I don't like it, but if it really doesn't bother you, go ahead and use this one. It has all those tools that you can use from CapCut Pro, but just the watermark. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope you found it very helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Definitely comment down below if you have this app and what you think of it. I really want to hear you guys' feedback, and again, if it was helpful, I really hope I can help you guys. And definitely subscribe, I would really appreciate that. But I will see you guys in my next video. Be weird and be proud of it. Love you guys so much. Bye!